Hello, all. Welcome back to my channel. And please do not forget to like and subscribe. So this video I'm showing today is of our spring break trip that I took with my 3 kids on Royal Caribbean's Allure of the Seas. So now this trip was just monumental for us because we've been on several of the mid-sized ships, your Independence, um, what Navigator, Freedom, but this was our first time on the so-called the big ships. So Allure was our first mega ship, and let me tell you, we had a blast. We had a blast. So join me and just keep up with this video. This is like my first uh, cruise video. So just bear with me and just enjoy the show, enjoy the ride. So this is embarkation day. The Allure of the Seas left from, I think, Orlando. Yes, this was Orlando. This was April of 2024. And here we are going up that ramp. This never gets old. I just love recording as we walk up the ramp. And the ramp takes you to deck 5, which is the Royal Promenade. And on first glance, it's really different. It's grand. It's luxurious. It is just a buzz of cruise excitement. It's huge compared to the Freedom class and the Voyager class, which are the other ships I've been on. It's the same layout, same format, where you have, the tables. They have these stations in the middle trying to sell you, like the spa tours. And if you need help with internet, you have it all there. But it was just a beautiful sight. Look at Boleros. It's huge. Everything. So it's basically kind of the same layout, but it's huge. Huge. And there's a bar right there. I don't know which bar, if that was Rising Tides, where the bar goes in between the different floors, but that was a first for me. I've never seen that. You don't see that on the smaller mid-size ships. So that was Royal Promenade. So now the first thing I always do, this is a tip for anyone who's not familiar with cruising. If you're new to cruising, let me give you one tip. Always head first to your muster station to check in. I always make a beeline for check-in, because if you wait until the last moment, and I've seen it over and over again, they will call your name overhead to report to your muster station. This is a must. No pun intended. Every single passenger has to do the muster station. It is part of cruise law, I believe. It's in the maritime laws. You just have to do it. So many cruisers who are familiar with cruising, such as myself, we know we make a beeline first thing to the muster station. And my muster station happened to be in the spa. So I just killed 2 birds with 1 stone. And I always tour the spas because I always like to go for massages. So I got the muster station over with, and then I toured the spa. And so actually the muster station is better now, because we used to have to, I'm trying to remember what we did. So if I remember correctly, you used to have to, we had designated time. I think it was right before Sailway, which everybody had to squeeze into their respective muster stations, and then you would watch the crew perform various safety tasks to show us what to do in case of emergency. It's just like when you're on a plane, and the flight attendant is in the front, making the hand signals and showing you how to put on your life vest. That's what muster is. And so now it's different. Now you have the Royal Caribbean app, which it plays the sound for you, the alarm sound, so you know what it sounds like in case of emergency. And you watch a short video, and you can do this at any time. I think before embarkation, but I like to do it right when I'm at the hotel, about to leave my hotel to go to the ship. And you could just watch it on your phone, and when you're done, it'll mark it as complete, and then you go to your muster station and present yourself. I think you show them the phone, and that's it. So it's much easier now. So I haven't heard in a while where they're calling people and begging people to complete um, the muster drill. So it's much improved, and I hope they don't change it. So now this is the spa area. Okay, of course, again, it's bigger and better than the mid-sized ships. They have the Vitality. They had different smoothie options as well. It was just beautiful. Look at it. Look at the bamboo sticks. It was beautiful. Now we mosey on down to the children's, the camp, the Royal Caribbean Kids Camp or Kids Club. And this is another place we always beeline to because why? The first day you want to sign your kids up for camp, for the kids club. Sign your kids up on the first day. So that's what I always do. I do my muster drill and then I head to the kids club. So this is a solarium. It's the adults only area on the pool deck. I forgot which deck it was on. Deck, I want to say 16 or so, I think. It was a huge ship. And look at their jacuzzi. It's a cantilevered, which means it peers over the ship's edge. And it can hold a lot of people. This was us looking over down into, this is Central Park. Again, the views on this ship, I just couldn't believe it. And pardon me if I just I was just wowed by the ship. It was amazing. And again, this is the Boardwalk. I want to say this was deck 6. And the Royal Caribbean app really helped me on this ship. I was able to see things much better and orient myself because this ship was just huge. Like I usually know my way around ships, but honestly, Allure did me in. I couldn't keep up. It was a lot of walking, but there was a lot to do. They have the pinwheels. I forgot what they sold there, candy or I forgot. We went on the merry-go-round. That's gonna come later, but that was a good, and it's free. That was a good. That was a fun little thing that they have on that ship. And this was what's the name of this? Yeah, Cupcake Cupboard. I was surprised because the cupcakes I thought they were going to be expensive. They were not. So I bought a couple of cupcakes later on in the trip for my girls. And they have ice cream as well. I think I spent maybe $8 or so, I believe, for like 2 cupcakes. But listen, keep this in mind, new cruisers. Check the benefits, especially if you have been on a cruise once or twice. They start loading discounts onto your SeaPass card. So I think it was buy one, get one free or something like that, or buy one, get one 50% off at various stores, including the Cupcake Store. So that made it even more inexpensive. So that was a good perk. I just love some of these perks. Now, this is Central Park. I want to say deck 8. Again, beautiful. I came here throughout my trip to just relax. It was very serene. I recorded a couple of videos and I just people watched. I came here a lot while my kids were at the kids club, especially at night. This part of the ship is just amazing. It's amazing. It was just for this alone, I would come back to this ship. It was just beautiful. At night, it was romantic. If you're with your loved one, you can come make reservations at the restaurants. I think, is that Giovanni's I just saw? I know Chops is there too. Chops is a phenomenal restaurant on Royal Caribbean, a steakhouse. So it was just beautiful. Yeah, there goes Chops. It was Chops right there. Beautiful, beautiful area of the ship. And that across on the right-hand side, that's the rising tide bar. So it kind of oscillates the rising tide bar, like I mentioned before, between the Royal Promenade and I guess up to Central Park. I didn't get to partake in the rising tides bar. You know, when I'm with my kids, I don't really do a lot of bar activities. I leave that for when I take my mommy kids free trips, which I'm going to also do videos on that too, because listen, Royal Caribbean, if you're single, if you have kids, there's something for everybody. So again, look at the view, look at the lush greenery. Royal Caribbean did their thing with these mega ships. They really did their thing, and I love it. So now let's go to the Sailaway party. So I know Carnival has the most, I don't know, I guess the most live, the most poppin' Sailaway parties I've heard. But Royal Caribbean's, I mean, it's okay. It's all right. My kids had fun. My daughter was doing her little dance. It's all right to me. I can't compare because I haven't been on Carnival. Once I reach Diamond, I'm going to take a trip on Carnival, but Sail Away it was enjoyable. So now this was dinner time. This is the main dining room. I did what did I do? I did my time dining and I made my reservations before I got on the ship. So like I think 2 or 3 weeks. Always make your reservations well in advance, you guys. That's another tip I have for you. Make your reservations before. I think it opens up maybe like a month in advance. So just as soon as the dining opens up, make your reservations. You can do it right on the app. So now this was dinner time, and this waiter, I forget his name. My daughter remembers his name. He was so nice. He was awesome. He's from, oh my God, I forget where he's from. But he entertained us with an instrument from his country. And he played a little song, a little native song. I want to say, I'm going to put it, I forgot where he's from. But I'm gonna have it here somewhere written down. And we all enjoyed it. Look at the other patrons of the restaurant. It was really enjoyable. So let's just take a listen.
There you
Yay. Thanks, guys, for watching. And please do not forget to live life one trip at a time. Until next time, see you guys. Bye.